Talking Point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute. Just one platform for news everyday. Now we country salute. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TTPTV. We put enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit. TTPT.
Yes, family, and welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Talking Points platform. Just like any other day, we're not done with Komon-Tok Day. I'm sure plenty people don't know one of the Komon-Tok today where they scatter around social media, where the treason trial for the people that wouldn't be suspect for say they take part by the November 26 coup 2023. It don't come to an end. And principal among them, where a lot of people been on social media, where Koita, sentence, I think 9 top pass all and 9 people in the debates. We can look into that. And of course, we get clear information, say they don't get more than 162 years. Now, we go also look into the issues that where we left yesterday. And for do this program today, we deal with Imran T. We get for help for understand certain things. We supposed to get today Madam Femi Claudia's call, but we don't push that program there for tomorrow. Why? Because we know say tomorrow, according to the flyer, we see Madabiu, they get in town hall meeting, and it will be good for himself as a presidential candidate for can respond to that. So we don't push down there. And just so you know, so not forget, not to say we just swap this one. So if you just join me for the first time, we want for users chance for welcome you na Talking Point platform with a 3 side. Just so you know, with a TPP on YouTube, perhaps we say you see so for the first time. And for January is super easy. Click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell, and let the rest to us. Each time we can live, we can send you an alert. We also did our Facebook. Well, we named our Facebook our Talking Point platform. Again, kindly like and follow us and leave the rest to us. We'll definitely send you an alert whenever we come live. We did our Twitter. We named our Twitter our Komon-Tok 24. Kindly follow us there. And we also did our TikTok Komon-Tok 24 and the same Instagram. We did spread, not so. All right, just so you know, we get a vibrant community here. People that we're passionate about the country we call Salon. Trust me, it's a guarantee. When you join, you must get something where you will learn from 1 or 2 person. But please, if you say get something where you want to make a learn from me, we can't wait. Do you join me in the comment section or open the line? Tell me how you feel. Well, my name now Mr. Komon-Tok, and today exactly the 22 July 2024. We can just now for comfort on party issues here. Betty one.
Just one platform for news everyday. Now we country salute. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TTPTV. We put enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.
All right, straight to the point. No parking, no waiting. Of course, Imran T. Now the first and this will be the inviter na this platform. Now a known face na the social media, and I'm sure plenty people are familiar with that name there. And we want welcome Anaya for the first time. And now one of we fan the watchery, but no more not get the chance for invite her. Nevertheless, is here with us today inside the Foka Epi for months. But before we introduce we guests, as we know, we always get a a reminder, gentle reminder, a bond between una and we, within the bond for share. And of course, we all agree say sharing is caring, so please consider that. We always remind ourselves at this particular time, na salon, we people know the truth. Now we help them and get the awareness. The kind of only awareness ain't gonna make salon become better state. All right. So we usher in we own friend, daddy, uncle, whatever name you want for again. This na Mr. Imran Toure. Welcome to Talking Point platform. People and listening across the world.
Fambule mina kabo plenty kushe, and I want to tell the host, Komon-Tok, plenty thank you for your invitation. Indeed, it's a pleasure for me to be here. And first, on behalf of the entire country, I want to tell you thank you for your dedication, your commitment, and your superb sense of details. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. We appreciate your presence. So first thing first, we all know the news will don't come out today, but as we now this platform, we can always drive or go back now history, or come back now the present. Probably sometimes we jump now the future. Even though the future not they come, but we don't see the future anyway. So I'm not gonna go back as always. Let me remind people that waiting to take place November 23. Quick one, just a 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then we come back, can put the sentence now we don't announce. All right. I think let we rush quick and go on this one. We come just now.
Citizens in the Sierra Leonean capital, Freetown, woke up on Sunday morning to the sound of heavy gunfire, as well as reports of armed men near the presidential palace and released prison inmates. But are these the hallmarks of yet another coup in West Africa? Before we get to that, this is what we know happened so far. On the 26th of November, armed men attacked a couple of prisons in central Freetown, releasing some of the inmates there. They also targeted an armory in a military barracks near the presidential palace. A number of armed men in military fatigues were then spotted in a seized police vehicle carrying heavy weaponry, and others were seen chanting that they wanted to, quote, clean up Sierra Leone. The government later announced that both former and current members of the military were involved in the attack. But later in the day, President Julius Maada Bio announced that calm had been restored.
Most of the leaders have been arrested. Security operations and investigations are ongoing. We will ensure that those responsible are held accountable through due process.
Some have compared Sunday's violence to the 20-year civil war that ended in 2002. During that conflict, on the 25th of May 1997, disgruntled soldiers staged a coup which led to further violence.
The government should take a drastic step, because this kind of incident is a recipe for chaos. I can remember the May 25 incident. It's a replica incident like this. So the government should take a tough action against those behind share information and intelligence. We thank the soldiers and the military in general for putting such a situation under control. So since after the end of the war, we never experienced what happened. It's very unfortunate for this country.
One thing the president was careful to avoid was calling Sunday's events an attempted coup. The information minister, Chernobyl, said that the attack was properly planned and coordinated. He said that some of the organizers had been arrested and were being interrogated, and once their intentions were determined, then he would announce whether or not Sunday's events were an attempted coup. The Sierra Leonean president was re-elected in June after very narrowly missing a runoff.
All right, okay. Now, we come to your side. We'll bring it come, family. Let me just put this one quick on the side with you and our sister. So based on waiting we don't get, when I don't get a flashback, government be intensify, make it clear, say there would be very strong response to the law will take in cause. So this we get tonight. Before we can read for Fambule, the judgment we don't come out today. What you make up of the entire process starting from the coup, how the manager, and up to this time where we get a verdict now. What you take?
Honestly, First, before I say anything, I want to make this disclaimer to every Sierra Leonean. When this thing happen, there are some things in the way I want to say within my chest where I go need for bring out today. For starters, I want for take me heart out to Comrade Koita, gallant soldier, a very, very committed Sierra Leonean to democracy, human rights, and good electoral practice. Nothing where the gentleman be very, very much committed to. And when they arrest them, a lot of people then be get certain conversations where I be find very off-putting, because a lot of people be talk, so wait, he go fend it, enough for don't go there. For God's sake, is that not his country? He has every right to go to his country and feel safe. But Sierra Leone, a country where citizens are safe, if they get views different to those that are in power, and at this we for begin to ask ourselves, we come to the situation where we did. We all know for say there is no way Koita go get a fair trial. To start with, now enemy of the state, because people say no for even going to his own country. Going to his country is the first crime where he commit. And these are all the things we have to look at. And these are things that were very worrying when it comes to issues of.
Now, well, the go one and country, if I can jump in quickly, not saying that the matter where a lot of people and they talk about, waiting people and look at the involvement into the alleged coup where they take place. And also then put a lot of joinology inside there to say many, many questions and come. But yeah, we are on. We don't want to go back and blame it happen now. We come to the judgment. Lord, we just read that. Lord, we know what you think if in a fair judgment this, if there is any room for appeal. Then say, following a lengthy trial, a 12-person jury found Amadu Koita Makalo and 10 others guilty of plotting to overthrow Sierra Leone's government on November 26, 2023. The first accused, Amadu Koita Makalo, has been sentenced to 162 years in prison on charges of murder, treason, jailbreak, and conspiracy. The remaining accused have also received lengthy prison sentences ranging from 30 to 112 years, depending on the gravity of the charges. The sentences highlight the gravity of the crimes committed and convey a clear message that short behavior will not be tolerated in Sierra Leone. Trial judges Justice Comba Commander stated. All right, the verdicts conclude the complex. All right, we'll know that side now. How you think about the process? Is it something where probably people then will say if fear, because if somebody, I don't know what's in a Koita in age right now, for the year 106, is it not like life imprisonment now? They not just want to announce for say this person a life imprisonment, or is there any room for appeal for let this man maybe probably get away for make the reducing sentence?
Well, for starters, I go make certain disclaimer. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a legal luminary. But we get for apply basic common sense for anything we do. To be honest, I find them as a joke when I hear the sentence, because to start with, before we talk about the sentence, we get for know what's not the statutory jail sentence for short a crime for treason. Because now other countries, all of these are clearly stipulated in them law books. So we don't know what's in the regular sentence for short a crime. But to start with, this is just ridiculous. I will say this without hesitation. You know, you jail the man for 168 years. What's in the life expectancy of an average Sierra Leonean? That's Sierra Leone. Now 56.27. And you jail the man, they can't jail and jail the man. That means to say then jail her for this wall and then jail her back for next wall. You know? And you go see for say what's in the try for doing for put maximum fear on the population. Say, look, this is what we will do to you. This is not about Koita. This is about the population. And this is what they've been doing, trying to install maximum fear on people them, not for able to talk freely. What in this man commits? Now, simply because he's a very vocal man. He went to his country, has every right to go there. So far me concerned, all the things they wouldn't say now substantial evidence. Now substantial evidence. People are not able to, and I don't feel they're able to substantiate them. But the fact is, now Sierra Leone are the only country where they go on, then people they speculate. Then even they talk about the case now television, where they prejudice the juries. How do we know say the juries them? I would like to know the jury makeup, because possibly now so many people them are not killing for make tribal business now. Yeah. But when you then a country where get tribal diversity, if you get juries, the juries they get for reflects the population. So how do we know who's that jury then they come out? Are those juries represented of the diversity in Sierra Leone? These are all questions we should ask.
Jury can be hidden. You know that sometimes jury, they make them.
No. Then we get forget ways them way. We get forget statutory rules where they get for follow in jury makeup. Because to start with, you're not gonna go get a case where get for do with SLPP in question, because quite a lot of people get this when the case will go on them, they want to say they can't make coup because they want to pull SLPP. So if the person them when a jury na SLPP people they are biased already. And we know the way how we country they like. We party they know they go by policies. We party then they go by tribe and clan. So it will be very important for them we know, since this case here, quite a lot of people get the feeling for say not to a coup d'etat against alleged coup, because all that's part of the constitution. Because the initial start they say na jailbreak, then they talk for say na Amri then go, then they say na coup. There is a lot of confusion. But if you talk say na Amri they attack, then now they talk for say na coup. They say false word na in the team up na court. So there is a lot of confusion here.
If you listen the way government be present, there's a we know exactly waiting they unfold until you don't piece up puts all the puzzle together and finally then decides it meets a threshold for call coup. You're right. Plenty of people are not even believes in a coup, and some people are even doubt actually if Koita go na salon. Because in one of the press conference, even the government admitted not be get CCTV camera, but this, let's just play this 1 minute, 12 seconds. This video can cause a lot of issue where the Minister of Information be put a picture of Koita where a lot of people have seen a Photoshop. But let's just remind people in 1 minute, 12 seconds.
My question they go for the representative from prisons and also the army. Now this digital world where we did, the store outside them they keep their arms there so not get CCTV and also that of prison. When I not get CCTV,
we get various ways then where they monitor we correctional centers then, including technology that would they analyze, and for security reasons I not go disclose everything to owner. But we get ways and means for the monitor with correctional center. As we go with the investigation, we'll get back to now. Thank you.
All right. So very clearly, indeed, we get multiple ways, and as I say, this is the government they analyze in detail. I guess there was a question on the armory.
Yeah, on the same CCTV. Yeah, fact we don't be get CCTV. That's we know that. I mean, I have to be clear on that. But it's a lesson for us. Thank you.
Okay, well, this side, now people are not be able to understand what they actually they mean. Okay, how you see this statement for us when they not be get CCTV? Then say they not get CCTV now the armory. We said they keep the armory. Is it probably out of maybe negligence or probably just a joke, or they prioritize the priority?
The whole thing is a circus. On the one hand, that man can sit and get multiple ways for monitor things the way they happen in and around the prison and the armory. The Minister of Information backed that. Then a security personnel come and own up say they don't have a camera. So to be honest, between yourself and myself, there is nothing to pin the man, now the armory. There is nothing to pin the man, now the prison. Then go catch the man, now a third party area, secondary area. Okay? They say he be involved. But the man can a country. He may not have been involved. But when you look at all the things that will surround this thing here, you go find out for say, when the information minister they talk, if they try for let it get a psychological advantage by telling the people say, they get evidence. But look, you know say, when it comes to criminal trial, the person is innocent until proven guilty. And the burden of proof, it always there to the state. And so far me concerned, I'm not be in a court, but I go challenge anybody. If these people were able to bring out forensic evidences, fingerprints, and things them for tie this man, now the primary locations. And one thing I not even understand, they're gonna Amri. They're gonna come on Amri. The Amri just then near the State House. Why don't we don't go straight to the State House? Some things don't add up.
Okay, let's share something with Fambulen. You talk about if they get something. Now we just put something here, let Fambulen see. After that, government will release this video. I'm sure plenty people don't see this video because these sort of arguments with the Komose, there is absolutely no way where governments they will confirm say Koita gonna be a part of it. But this video be create another right. I think family don't see down there. These are one of the video back where be count a lot of issue where government be more or less celebrate say well until people let me say video no there, forensic evidence no there. Here is the man on CCTV camera. But it's entirely up to the post where you go ask plenty of people and still get question mark. But what are you take personally on this video back itself? What are you take?
It's simple. Just like I said earlier, it's a circus. The security personnel themselves came out and said there were no videos. Video no be did it. So this video come out. And
well, that in fact, the armory, not the prison. This na Padema Road, there is na Padema Road.
Yes.
Padema Road then be get CCTV camera.
Yes,
but the armory not be get.
Then get CCTV camera. I was acquainted with the gentleman in question, Koita. Koita no go dress like that if I go do an operation. I know the man. The man way very, very orderly in the way he does things. I don't think he would be so unprofessional for dress like that, like in the go party, for go do an operation like that. But do you know very well, say, now Sierra Leone as it is, you know, when they talk about justice comes from the word just. It is to do with fairness. Now make any time we cut today, then they put scale. That again for the balance. If you look the whole thing itself, my friend, the man went in question. If immediately, if I get protection I had, and if I get something like a shield I had for protect the aid and all that, if I be dressed professionally, that's not one. And secondly, we all know for saying the doctor video them. And when you talk about issues of justice, then video them, they know for the public. If they had any evidence, they place them for sure in a court. But I mean, they try for me and judge them in a public.
This one, a court we get actually, na courts.
Okay, from court they get her.
From court we get
Okay.
this one. We don't be the present, where the prosecutor be the presenting case, and then we get this one anyway.
Okay, well, for me not to a photographic expert, you get forensic people and way good for look at there if any kind of evidences then they we need for get experts. Then for look, then video, then they whether they are authentic, because you know very well you they in them videographic kind of environment, so you will know better than I am. Say people can do a lot of things, and there are lots of programs so people can do than this there, and quite a lot of people are not critical minded enough for make them look into them in there. So where this done was those kind of standards were met. You know, these are all the things with the acts we go able to make it get appeal. But for starters, the sentence is ridiculous. 168 years. That means to in jail for this wall and for next wall. Because nobody know they in the world will live for 168 years for starters.
Of course,
that means to in jail for this wall, and when he die back, then jail back next wall. You know, it's crazy. It's ludicrous. But the thing that really happen, a lot of people they come with this thing, all the institutions, then these institutions, then that. One thing where I want to talk to Sierra Leoneans then today, institutions then they, but now we get to make the institutions and they function for we by holding them, you know, to account. Because you know where you then at this country now, where Prime Minister make a law, say people are not for come out during the COVID, then in come out, people hold them accountable. They say no, we're not able to go see with people now hospital when they die. We're not able to go with people and bury. Then you make party. If the law good for we, if for good for you, if it's bad for we, for bad for you. So then carry some people and go to court, then charge them for where they breach the very law where the Prime Minister make. When he breach them, you know that's make it get for resign. They hound them. Not to the courts, they hound them. Now the people. The people want to see justice done. But in Sierra Leone, that's not happen. People just feel to say law as they don't make them a statutory document. Yes, the statutory part of the law day, but we the people and I will for make sure say it is applicable evenly. Now they call anything for do with law, then call it justice. That you get for be fair, you get for be just. And
All
God
right.
where we look up to, he's a just God. And we see quite a lot of things them where we don't come across, even in the Bible, where make that clear to we. How we go get a society, we're not just. And we say we're not a Muslim or Christian country. If you look at the book of Deuteronomy, what did he tell we? He say a God of faithfulness and without iniquity, just and upright is he. Then he also talked the book of Psalm 89, verse 14. He also said the righteousness and justice are the foundation of your throne. Steadfast love and faithfulness go before you. This is the God way we worship. If we are Christians and Muslims, now we suppose for all the government, to account, and all the judiciary to account. Because that would just assume, say, Koita, now we all brother and we all family. And we forget a society where if it happen to Koita, it can happen to you. And one too many, it should be. If it's not supposed to happen.
All right. Now we exit this one. We will continue for follow up on this issue in terms of appeal, because perhaps then get for appeal, we get for no more. We go try to get some legal experts minded them for letting help we more understand. But outside it, we don't pause it first. I see this video back when we generate. In fact, now one of the TS that over can talk, the US ambassador, with plenty of people and say they interfere into politics and waiting they go on. Let us remind we all about certain thing we be do. One infamous clip will be scattered social media, we block people out, we torment people. Well, some people jubilate from the other side. Some people, and majority of Sierra Leoneans, they will be the wait with the apple party tripartite. And perhaps, this, just like Marabi, they tell us, let nobody know speculates, let nobody let people and wait. But this, people will be the select now, the moral guarantors, they will at least for keep secrets there. Inca lets the cat out of the bag. And the accusation they're going to see, this guy, it work for Madabiu. Not just remind people about this clip where be scatter, where I think that be May 9. Not just play for family.
I'm the representative of the President of the United States of America, accredited to Sierra Leone. For me, it's been a real joy to be here, and I've enjoyed every moment of my time in the country so far. We have to take down the rhetoric. What Sierra Leone needs is an environment in which everyone is working together to promote national unity. United States view, what we're hoping is that the Electoral Review Commission will put out a comprehensive report that looks at two areas. First, legislative and constitutional changes that are necessary to ensure that the various deficiencies that were identified in the 2023 elections, the 2018 elections, the 2012 elections do not repeat themselves. And secondly, we're hoping that the committee will make recommendations as to how the government moves forward with accountability for the incidents that took place during the 2023 elections.
For some, there would be a rerun of the election. Is that in any way possible?
So, one, the rerun of the election is something that has come up multiple times from multiple quarters in the media. The scope of work that was laid out for the Electoral Review Committee, both in the Agreement for National Unity and in the Constitution of the Committee by the President, makes no mention of a rerun of the elections. And I think it doesn't do so for a couple of reasons. First, the time frame in which the electoral results could be challenged in court has long expired. The opposition made a decision to pursue other means to resolve their disputes than through a court challenge. Under Sierra Leonean law, as I understand it, a court challenge is the only way that we could look at invalidation of the electoral results. And as I say, under your law, there are specific timeframes under which that has to be undertaken, which have expired. So I don't think that that is a realistic scenario to talk about. I think what we need to be looking at, as I've said, is one, legislation, and two, accountability. I don't think talking about invalidation of results or rerun of the elections is helpful because it's not realistic. Let me start with the listener who asked for the definition of tripartite. The reason they call it tripartite is because it has three co-chairs. One of those co-chairs comes from the government of Sierra Leone, one comes from the All Parties Congress, and one comes from the United Nations. So that's why we call it tripartite, because there are three parties involved in chairing it, and three parties involved in the work of the committee. In terms of what is the committee's mandate, I think the committee's mandate was to review all of Sierra Leone's elections since she became a multi-party democracy. But the mandate says that whatever the committee recommends has to be realistic and it has to be implementable, which is why when people talk about are we going to invalidate the results and have a new election, as I said earlier, Sierra Leonean law is fairly clear on this point. That can be done by the courts based on an electoral petition filed within a specific frame of time. The opposition chose not to file a petition seeking the invalidation with the courts during that time frame. There isn't a space for a rerun. There isn't a space for an invalidation. So what the committee is focusing on is what is implementable.
The program now Good Morning Salute the country from 98.1 FM. We round up with messages now Facebook page. This one Mohammed Tarawali. Please must ask the ambassador that if the
now what are you take based on what's in the take and the allegation right now with the pump on social media, where of course yourself now posting where be follow that. What's in action? Is it something wrong with this man? Because we get one other clip of the previous ambassador. Waiting at the name self, ambassador, the previous one, waiting at the name self. Anyway, the Ian tone be completely changed with this. What has gone wrong, or what has changed between this the thing? Is it true that the allegation is sustainable, or people and will continue to argue on that, or probably maybe not just people and just they put up or maybe something not realistic? What do you take?
To be honest, whenever I see this man, the meddle into internal affairs, it troubled me. Because I would have felt from 1961, we don't get to independence. And as an independent country, our state is sovereign. And if we get an ambassador, it should be seen and not heard. He is very much involved in we business, and we for no foresee that is conflict of interest, because international politics don't make it clear for we for no foresee anybody we can we country not go get we country in interest pass we the indigenous people. Him as an American, he has the American interest. The Americans are mining in Sierra Leone already. They are making money out of Sierra Leone. So if these governments don't give them deal where they're very happy about, and they know for say them pocket oil, they're not going to mind if the government continue for remain there. But the problem is Sierra Leoneans are very, very colonial in their mentality, in their thinking, because the very Sierra Leonean and every inch of the way you read them international community. Well, let me make this point clear. I don't make them clear, but most of me would do them. The people that were the moral guarantor of Sierra Leone, not Sierra Leoneans. Anything we for do for with politics, it's local. Anything we get for do with your environment, now one will dwell in that environment there. Now that make I can be very angry where I tell quite a lot of Sierra Leoneans, not once, not twice. I say Sierra Leone with problem will not be ever get independence. Waiting happen, we will get a change of guard. When with man and come out, we replace them with black colonialists. We are 2% of the population. The black colonialists them we come just as the white people when they did in a 2% they enjoy in the country. The white man and the black man them we they work with them and the Bandaduma forces. You see the pattern of behavior in not changing in Sierra Leone. Then we get what they call the Bandaduma forces. The Bandaduma forces now the forces that the Sierra Leonean and when they train plus When he need, they can go pull policeman them and soldier man from Ghana and even from the Caribbean, Canasalo, for can beat, terrorize people them. So what will brother then take power? Now that same enterprise they can with, they divide and rule enterprise instead of them create a new environment as an independent country. We go reflect with culture, with traditions, with belief system, and with value system. That has never happened. So what you get in Sierra Leone, it is a situation where the political party them, not partisan. Now we the people and partisan. So what they do, then they change baton amongst themselves. What they call Osusu at the expense of the people. So what did happen now? This man, what they call moral guarantor. The Americans, the colonialists, can never be a moral guarantor. Look at what is happening in Palestine, where they give gun for me then kill innocent people. Them. Look what did happen at Ukraine, where they go between two brothers, Ukraine and Russia. They start with the Orange Revolution for destabilize the country. Then we cause the problem. Now then they point finger at other people. Them. So really and truly, when they talk about moral guarantor, let's tell the people them today. Maybe they don't know. When they say moral guarantor, now somebody where they act as a mentor, somebody when an expert as in experience in a particular purpose. Like for instance, where woman they married, if they get godmammy, that godmammy a moral guarantor. That woman they don't married for many years. You know what in the institution of marriage sound like good or bad. So now Ingo mentor that young couple and about the institution of marriage. So how can America come teach you about morality when even a young country not democratic? We see the circus where they go through with the elections right now, when they even attempt for kill candidates, where then they talk for say the leader too old. And besides that, we see all the malfunction in where they go on at the young country and how they treat black man and they. So they cannot be moral. All what they're interested in, any side where they go na them for benefit. And so I cannot understand.
Or just
waiting more than me. Now the fact that this man, anytime when he talk about the issue, if they bring MCC Monica, that is a bribe. Now America, the person waiting at the White House, he win elections. Sierra Leone, Marabio, not win elections. We have given him the opportunity severally for let it produce the results. When you take exams, you get results. We not see results. So if results not there, that means to say we have to have another election. That is simple. Election for the rule of law. Now, the election malpractices and what they do, it go against the rules that our country. So that means to say, if they go to court, even when they talk say, na 7 days they give for them to carry case go to court. In law, me not a lawyer, but I know say they get what they call judicial review. What's in a judicial review? Now for going to the court and ask the judge, say this case here, it gets a lot of public interest. And the public interest now any country, in most important parts, anything is supersede anything else. So the judge go look at it and decide, say, even though the 7 days don't pass, but because of the importance of this case here, I will hear it. So they could do that. So what in the American ambassador talk? Now total nonsense. But he would say that. Why?
What's how I'm joining now? Because this now we don't commodate. Now the accusation where people in the levy now from sources privately, openly about interest and salon. Is it because of this guy they do in a bid for say a retard, you know, say one American where they mind there? Is it this man they step in sort of like get a deal behind the scene where people we see journalists from, for example, Dixon, they all the accuser. You see buy to that narrative there for say it might have been bribed by Marabio, a deal, you know, favorable deal. Is this something that you share also?
Well, the bribe also include on unwarranted favors, because the person where they build in America, if American can make money, they can go America. And besides, if I can add more on top of that, There are already Americans mining in Sierra Leone. There are Americans mining in Sierra Leone already. So America gets a lot of interest. Sierra Leone, then we get for come out from this colonial mind. Everywhere else, they drive the Americans. They don't drive them in Niger. They don't drive them in Mali. They don't drive them in Burkina Faso. Then we can then Sierra Leone. Anytime we pass MCC money. If we the Sierra Leone and them, just by we say we decide, because we get millions of Sierra Leone outside Sierra Leone, we all say we sell $50 in Sierra Leone for help with government. It passed that MCC money day.
Of course.
So we cannot depend, we can't go depend on grants, then Bonyawi. This Bonyaya, because of that, we they put with standards them down. I think Sierra Leone and them, now we not the problem because now we not stand up for rights. The Americans tried it in Burkina Faso. The people kicked against it. They tried it in Niger. The people kicked against it. They tried it in Mali. The people kicked against it. Why is it always different in Sierra Leone? Everything goes. Everything happens.
Because we run out
everything way unconstitutionally happen. Anything way internationally unacceptable anywhere else. It happen in Sierra Leone. It's really sad.
Because we run out of time, we go pause and we go shelve on for another day. There's one thing where people in the talk about the mayor of Freetown, where na Akisoya. I want to play for people in Fambule 1 minute 15 seconds. This video provoke a lot of arguments. People and they say, na film they ask from say, why for even people are also say it just creates a scene for let people and say they woke. Why they go you see what they can, why they go team up now got and let people and see you. Why for them put policies there? Why for them work for let at least you prevent to mitigate? So many questions there. And Mr. say when I see this clip, I even laugh. For me, laughable. And this now one of the arguments about people and say now the mayor this way really be so passionate for let the tripartite take place because you want to go sit on our office. Now just put this 1 minute 15 seconds. You get
all thing they upside down. You see, the thing is, people are working on in a diaspora. Now, woman, way don't give me contracts a few times. I don't work for them. Where within Naya, we live a very good life. Naya, I would give her that. I know her husband Keith. The people I know, but it really break me heart where I see it go down to that level. Because you see, every photo opportunity it is taken. And at the same thing, this way I talk about when they bury people in for Kush. All man they blame the SLPP. No. The municipality now they run Freetown. Now you're in charge of the graveyard them. How come then they go bury people that you don't know about that? If you do, you work. What are the policies for people and where, miskina the way down in the street? Me man, this is not a laughing matter. This is really serious. You come out on the rain. Now when you come out on the rain, now they just say you work.
I tell you,
we country they get issues them where a lot of people they know they know.
What's you up now? You see the water they come out door, you go, it calm there for let people and
We got a problem in Sierra Leone where a lot of people already talk about. Freetown is not a planned city. Freetown not get a sewer system. A lot of people like they talk about the sea, say it gets them grass them. The reason why then grass did take place, where rain council and anything else, where the water it was all the toilets, them excrements go to the water. That excrement when they go to the water, and they cause that nitrogenification where they create that growth there. So then they chop the ticks them na the hillsides, where na the water breakers, you know. Then the drainage system is not adequate. Then on top of that, dirty, then at the gutter, then the block. So there are multiple issues them. You know, we country, not so even a developing country, now underdeveloped country. How we go develop? Where we get people them, we don't get exposure, don't get education. When they go back, then they behave worse than the one them. We not ever left the country and we're not qualified. You know, because for me, when something like that they happen, you don't be mayor for 5 years plus this now. It not say sewer system, no day. What's in a sewer system? Any country underground like England, during the 30s, people they die from the Black Plague because of they not be get to sewer system. Because of that, people they get to call it Black Plague. People they die, disease they everywhere. Sierra Leone, the whole reason we make people they get typhoid and cholera now because we get human excrements at the water table. One person the bill naya, other person the dig toilets naya, water well they under, and the ground under the water table now the same level. So if you dig latrine, you dig well they under, una all you get the same shit. It circulates all over the place. Then when rain they come, then wash everything go inside the water well and all of that. So they not get a means for collect. That was the way they go. So if they don't get a proper drainage system, it's water they can collect, where go helping with water supply. But all of that is not there. But when they come, they say that they do census. Because I remember where SLP come, when they do census for development. No, they've never done any census. From independence to now, almost census they don't do. But still things them inadequate. Almost census they don't do. Freetown population in 1925, where they opened Komon-Tok Hospital. Now the first tropical hospital down in the whole of sub-Saharan Africa, West Africa. That hospital, they wouldn't build them. That's in the whole country, Sierra Leone, be 1.8 million. Now, then build the Komon-Tok Hospital, Freetown will be probably reach 100,000 people. Now, Freetown is over 2.5 million people. You know the amount of excrements where then 2 million people and they produce? They're not going to for make it go. Where they go process that toilets there. Inside it, they can get electricity from there. Then they can even get fertilizer from there. Then they go take them away from the water table. If you see you then a country, people and they get typhoid, it simply means to say shit then at the water when they drink. And now the government's responsibility for make sure say that's not happen. Because if they can able to deal with that, then go cut down.
All right.
The diseases that are the country for almost 50%.
Thank you very much.
It's so sad. It's really sad.
Yeah. So since we run out of time, there's one issue I just want to bring you to light. This issue for we personalize it. I'm sure you said don't see this issue in front of you. What you make up of Parantarawali, where Madabio left a forgiver, you know, somebody where in West combine in West and Tiff Salomo. What now you take when you see this are the clear evidence? So what now you take?
Me take it's been not the same, it's not the change. Why? Because all the things that already happen, they're not new. You see, when they tell people them for put their foot down, when something wrong they happen, for let we stop them. Because if something immoral happen, we not allow them for go on, it become normal. All the things that don't happen before, they make them feel say normal. Because if you look at Sierra Leone, now so Pakababak be chief during the colonial I call herself. That's what he said the chief, now SLPMB. When the chief, when they make the inquiry, he jumped before they push him. He come out of the country, when he come back, then crown and president. Madam Joseph chief. He come back, then crown and president. So what is the precedence? The precedence for we is when you thief, you come back and they reward you. So Parantarawali don't thief. It is not new. The same way, now so this man when the electoral commissioner, before they make an electoral commissioner, I be the financial director on a state house. Now in cover up for chief minister where he thief that $1 million something. Now in cover for him. And if they work with a man where thief the Ebola money when Chief Kapua. Now they work in a state house, them both. Chief Kapua them suspend them during APC term. When Madabio take power, if it's supposed to continue with systems as they were laid out, where he come, he give the man job, he cannot go to state house. Now the crown and paramount chief. Nothing came out of it. The Ebola money, so he left. Then he said they want to stop corruption. This man thief, because if they do the tripartite, then take him out for a bit.
Yeah.
For make them fool people them. Then a man where so immoral in his practices, a man when they all push for do this PR business, when mess up the election system. He is a good pair of hands, not because he is good at what he does. He is good at corruption. And
they
say, not for say if he did
now the blue eye of Madabio.
Yeah, because they try for finger the constitution. If he did it go make it easy for them.
All right.
Because right now, waiting it don't happen. Some time ago, you remember, you know, I'm where the war done. Where they bring that man James Jonah. Where James Jonah woke, where he woke on and reward him. They make a finance minister. He has been the referee and player. Then if you notice the same thing,
But not so James Jonah no more, because even Christian taught himself he became reward and back. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So my point why they try for make Naya, we call Salon people and for protest. We call them for them hold the government to account and institutions to account. But Salon people always get this mentality where really sickening. They always they wait for somebody else for doing for them.
Right.
You know, I can tell people them for say Sierra Leoneans them now people them way they act like for say they're disabled. We get brains, we get hands. If you choose to burn you know saying for pull the source. Not so you put you the court. But what would they spite with self? Just because of hypocrisy. These things are happening. Which good would they bring for us? Parantarawali don't give you money. He employ his wife and they pay him.
Yeah, when people in the watchback, it's
exactly.
That's nothing. You know,
so this is for me now they pain this way how they feel. Yeah, they make talk for say Sierra Leone, me brother, it pack with special needs people. Who are special needs people? Possibly where they wait for make them create an avenue for them. Now I can tell a lot of people, me know they send money from anybody in Sierra Leone. Why? Because they depend on this entitlement culture. You know what you don't suffer, where you go Ukraine, where you go study. Where you study in a people country, you're not a third class citizen. You know what you suffer during the war in Ukraine. You know? But even though when you come with all those challenges, you do your work, you committed in your work, then inside the love for your country because of the exposure where you don't get. You know say you get for retire. You know say there is nowhere like home. You they fight tooth and nail for let you make sure say we country function. So I don't know the function right now. Why not the function? Because we all the act like for say we get cross eye or we get jegena we eye or not to me business. Until where if we're on with doorstep, we begin to holler why yo. But the thing is, when did it happen so? Now so it happened back where then passed the libel law against APC. They want jail checky. Now they say Kamaratelo say no, now he writes the article. Say Kamaratelo go jail. They not be known for saying for the lost that election 67. Where APC come, then turn that span them. How long will they pan this vicious circle?
All right. Now time down between Dr. Fatima Babi writes an entire poem for Paran. Paran don't become a celebrity now, and we will continue. Let us repeat this. On behalf of the entire platform and with community, we don't make as an obligation for we say each and every time when we get opportunity for bring calm parana the news, we do it. Why? Let people and just know what team Mother B don't do. The worst crime when he say for threats corruption. This singular act we do don't show say not sincere, he's not ready, it was just joking, it provokes alone people. That's Mother B a quotes. It say the fight against democracy, corruption is an existential threat. Existential. We all know what's an enemy simply because we know that we all they perish. Simply, I mean. So for let somebody thief, everybody's here, and not to say now I want to thief for, yeah, you have them trying together then thief billions and billions of leons, and left and back, we go continue for follow this. Like just share Dr. Babi, the image point for her. People at the pan, I don't ask we all now, anything what you able to do for let parent then you news per article. The journalists who they watch out, please do not put this let the world know about this. We on part to the place so that I make we don't take an obligation say every day we can pass to forget to well they must bring camp around na the news. So yourself as an ordinary, yourself as a citizen or any sign of the world, make your own small contribution. Let people know more what they happy. Raise awareness. Dr. Babi, kudos to you. Now share this poem to we. Let we just share. We sorry you're not able to put her in that kind of format, but we go do another thing. Now, Dr. Babi puts this poem. The Ballad of the Thieving Lawmaker of Sierra Leone by Dr. Fatima Babi. So a little bit small, but I will manage for refund on the poem. Yeah. Marabi, you do find thing for people there. They are no way they doubt you for say, they are no way they defend you. I'm sure by this time around there's some of them with the shame. Now, it is unpopular. Dr. Babi pull a poem. It's an until we read them for we community now. He say, in Sierra Leone, where shadows fall, lives Paran, the lawmaker, deceiver of all, a clerk of parliament by name. His deeds will bring his land to shame. His deed will bring its land to shame. With cunning mind and heart of stone, he claimed the coffers as his own. A ghostly list of names he made, while honest workers were betrayed. We ink and quell his sigh away. Their livelihoods, their hopes, their pay. His wife Param, the spectre on the roll, received the gold from the public dole. But Paran's scams did not end there, for in the court he found a snare. His brother Ben, a judge corrupt, declared impure. His sins brushed up. The people cried for justice, sweet, but power made their pleas retreat. With brother Ben to guard his back, Paran stay on his thieving track. The halls of parliament dig ring with whispered tales of what will bring more lies, more theft, unchecked deceit, a kingdom falling at his feet. No consequence did he endure, while citizens so poor on shore watch helplessly as their futures bleed and dreams of justice cold and dead. Yet, stories spread from town to town of how the law had been let down, a ballad born from sorrow's well of how a nation's spirit fell. The thieving lawmaker they sing, whose lies and theft like the dark bells ring, with Ben said, he stands so tall, a curse upon Sierra Leone. But in the end, the truth will shine. For every shadow falls in time, the people's voice, though soft and small, will rise to break the tyrant's trail. And when the reckoning does come, Paran will face what he has done. The thieving lawmaker will fall, and justice reign for one and for all. So seeing this tale both far and near of how the wicked sow their fear, for in the hearts of those oppressed lives hope for brighter days redress. Thank you very much, Dr. Babi, for where this time yesterday we asked you. Quick one, it don't make for your poem. You say na your contribution. This for keep para na the limelight. Family, up to you now. What we'll go for invite Dr. Babi, like help you more we understand about this poem, because I think the best possible way we explain it to we, not the possible writer, not just
Right, yeah.
exactly. But what you make up of was about this brilliant poem where we sister we until Mama make before we run out the
I'm
program.
very happy that people like with the busy schedule are able to take time out for focus on issues them we get for do with the everyday activities of the country. And people like them why we make them commitments there go make we get the outcome we look for. And I tell people and say when we don't start this job for stop them bad practices there, we're not for relent. We have to continue until we get the desirable outcome. In saying that, I just want to make a point now for tell people and say history. They not teach we in school for play. Then teach we for let we learn what happen at the past. Let we correct them in the future. But are we doing that? You see what happens to these elections where we still faithful. It don't happen before. You see bad precedences. When they happen, then they become normal. And if they become normal, we are not going to grow. Because any side where law not a function, where equality not there, where people are full of fear, not a society where go be worth living in. People are not getting joy of their livelihood. Let me put this thing to you. Give me one. This is very important.
All right.
This year it don't happen again. The man when they call Kerifa Smart, a technocrat, make sacrifices, left all the money in the world. He come na salon. He run with country. The time where he did now with country as a minister, foreign minister. We not get parliament after independence. We not get parliament. Now that man they go, he do all kinds of things. Now in bill with parliament. If not to him, we not get the parliament we get so. That man they now in come back. He not spending now with country. He help for bill with country, then treat somebody. He left. He not give up with country. He come back. He run for elections. Before we reward him, Kaba and James Jonah then thief the elections in hand. People allow them, let it happen.
Yeah.
When it happen, guess what happened? Kaba went a thief man, then choose them over Kerifa Smart. This happened at the Bible. Barnabas, then choose them over Jesus Christ. The same thing happens so we get a technocrat. Man we know what he do. Man we gets direction. Man we gets moral aptitude. A stand election, then thief the elections now. And in fact, this is the worst election ever in the history of the entire world. Then do elections, then talk for say the result is classified. Have you ever had anything like that? This is the first time it ever happened in the entire world.
We'll continue to talk about this election.
Honestly, we're not a laughing stock in the world.
Yeah, a provocative.
The same thing I know happens so again. So now that make a feel to say every Sierra Leonean man, woman, for come together with commitment for let we hold this government to account and the person will win the elections, let we put on day. Because if we not stop her now, it will continue to happen. And we're not get nobody for blame.
All right.
Madam, you have to step down. You know, win any elections. They did the same thing to Kerifa Smart.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I understand that deal there. Anyway, we'll go find another time. As normally, we get 1 hour for we self and we give we brothers and sisters themselves the time for talk. But we go take like 2 minutes. Now we shake body behind the scene, drink water for let we can give chance to be callers in. But before that, I'll just remind you, if you don't know how to subscribe it, consider that because we want really for at least let the message reach the last person. And before we open the line, Lord, we just know say we get 3 appeal that will be done put here. The first appeal now we brothers and sisters in the desert, we say we help for buy some rest because we're not going to pay them tickets for us alone, but at least for free them for a couple of weeks or days we will afford. Secondly, we get a brother where human out of negligence, according to the interview, and I will go for count and back one of them days here, where doctor neglect her, a human died, and now it get left with 3 picking. The minister, I don't contact the minister, and the listener, you know, no help salon according to within we gather. And it look forward to anybody because sorry, somebody we want to help do ya. You say we pass this message, you get for bring them come. The last one, Aphrodite. Aphrodite. That man and woman, well, I would say a guy, because a guy can be man and woman, where they go through serious torture. That's treated sleep. Then they will not confirm it. Now, why make we be all done? Because we people and behind the scene who are they want verify, and we have no one let people and can take advantage of the platform or can put something away no real. We want do background check, like just tell na family we make we sell or wait. So we don't do the background check. Indeed, I go tell you say na motoka it is sleep. We don't send person there, we send person there, we don't go confirm it. So please, my brothers and sisters, at the end of this program, we normal thing them, whatever you get. If you want put for the Amafrop die, put and say this 10, 20 pound what they give now for this person. If not the woman, if you're that guy where a woman die with 3 picking them, if you're not there, you got church heart for help, put and they say, me, I do this for that man where get 3 picking there, he puts the out and call and the screenshot, he tell me. The one, if not the other way at the desert, you put and they say this is what are they at the desert. We don't begin collect from the people. We don't begin collect for we downloading at the desert. 40 pounds. We still get that anyway. So Lord just take 2 minutes break. When we can give you the mic. You say can talk to me. So now so be the pause and force. We can just now fumble it.
If you want to subscribe to the TPP Lyon YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Komon-Tok and click enter. When the page display, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the O. Click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe so, anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification. If you want to subscribe to the TPP Lyon YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Komon-Tok and click enter. When the page display, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the O. Click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe so, anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification.
Yes, family, and welcome back to the final segment of the program where this now you turn now for talk to we. And just so we remind you, if you get anything where you don't do for parental hourly, where you want to we put here, please send them to we just like waiting Dr. Babi do so. Whether a video you make on a clip or anything where you want to do, please just make love know. We'll give you this chance. Anybody, anything where you will do. Follow we, I like that do a new way we put them for you on the platform. Yes, me brother. Where they call from?
Yeah, this is Abdul they call from United States.
Yes, Abdul, you get the platform. Go ahead, please.
I don't think so. I'll get time if I'm not able to make the points. I'll come back.
All right.
No, just assumes the Koita can get hands inside this coup. Now they're not finding guilty. I got some few doubts over this thing. If this man is a military trainer, with the experience we get, why make you not plan the escape routes very well? That's my first question. If you say you and go free and apply them by road for make your way out, why not Koita? You get 2 gentlemen that work in Canada. The government saying again are the mastermind. They mastermind and they're able to make them out of the country. And they not only make out of the country, the doubt I get is they're able to settle to a point that then they contact we, they get cell phone and they contact we. But somebody in country able for settle and able for make them kind of call you want to make so it means things look okay. That's why I go ask you. Then there was an audio where one officer being released where he said they detained and unlawfully. And the person will go free and give money. And what thing we know about them people here, Mr. Komon-Tok, we know you say them 8 bank. We know say not the place to the man they well. Who side them pull that amount of money for either man for making escape na the country? This nothing, even if I want to believe, but because of them doubt shall we get. You know, if they make a whole back saying anything, something fishy the inside is still unable to understand. But when we brought at the altar where they appear, yeah, the constitution and the country, but I'm not interested to know about the constitution. That's my point. I'm not going to go further. I will come back. I don't want to take other people inside. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. Now we get yes. Call outside the court. Okay, don't miss this one. All right. Now take this one. Yes. Call outside the courtroom. Yes, call outside the courtroom.
The courtroom, yeah.
All right. You get the platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes plus.
Yes. What do you mean they say this country? But what them plan they do it? God will only responsible one day. But we will prepare this time around. We'll wait for them. We'll wait for them, and the time they come. And that's what I do for say.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we don't miss this one. All right. Okay, we'll let this one. All right. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we missed this one. All right. Okay, now left this one. Okay, we don't miss this one. All right. Then the calls on the jam. So, all right, now take this one. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening. This is Jibila from New Jersey.
Yeah, Jibila from New Jersey. You get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm glad you will make mention. Everybody know the land from history. And he gets 7 PhD. A big full policy, full thing, everything. Now, everybody in the this. And they repeat over and over the same thing. They get the same results, and they expect Salo to go before. And because they have this Romano land from history, I make it excellent. So the only way forward, and I would not take this leader they buy all with cash box ever. If we not get one leader and this way that they depend so, and I know they succeed. If you want to Mandela be in a jail in South Africa, and still get people that will be listening at the leader and not put on the carpet. So therefore get one person where they represent we outside Salon, the diaspora. And not move forward with a force. Who will get this man, not allow this man for this power, and get to come out. So we'll get to the results. Asking the demonstration, that's not like so. You know that I make it the only truth. Okay, God bless you.
Thank you very much, Jibil. Well, we had another voice. All right, so miss this one. Okay. All right, we'll take this one. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from. Yeah, outside the call from. All right, you got the platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for accepting call this night.
Well, thank you. Yeah, you did live. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I surprisingly I receive sentence for 300 how many years? One city I talk first on Facebook. One city I talk on Facebook. I've seen a provocation. The person when I put an option, why I don't believe. Like of any African man, talk less about Sierra Leonean. For he was sentenced about 300 and how many years. And then how old is Sierra Leone? Sierra Leone itself, from who get independent? From where people will not get independent? So how old? Who then also sentence someone for 300 and how many years? But anyway, a good that's the sentence, and instead of them, you don't kill her again that leather boot.
And Soriba as well.
And Soriba. So in that 300 years, and plus years, sentence on. God knows, because I'm not sentenced to the way they this guy what they call LSC. Not training on social media, so we have the okay show him. So there is a possibility for later for leggings to get a better life later. So that's your contribution.
All right, thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yeah.
They criticize the American ambassador. The first time we do I just get 50%. But today, you get 100%. I think about the documentary we PBS will release about the tire company, Firestone, during the height of the Liberia War. We then Google signed contract with Charles Taylor for the global taxation. And Taylor himself confirmed the documents he say he needs the money for fund the war. So this deal where you talk about outside America ambassador, we go say the international community them says third world nation mixed blessing. But when you look at the negative side, it make you feel stupid. It make you feel helpless, powerless. In my book, if a company like that, with all the business of America, he allowed for Google sign that contract say at the expense of people alive. If anything they go on at Sierra Leone, look how man signed for this guy. So, Dr. Fatima Babi, you will tell we say you like for use your pen. In this case, you use it judiciously. We not go forget or keep fast. Now the news. The only thing more I will be for me and share the same last name and we spell it the same way. But I did them. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. Famule, I think at this junction, I just want to remind us, say Dr. Babi did not write a book where he called the Bal Girls, where they na Amazon. Ask me for do this, and me just look at and say by me or me order them because we need for support her. In case you want to check this about, the girl child, how big we sister and brothers and sisters and the young one and the suffer. Just in case you want to check them, myself now your contribution this, say we don't write that other book for against the first lady. So maybe the order me own, I get an ad just so we make Lona know. Yes. Call outside the call from. Who's the call from? All right, you get the platform, my brother. Go ahead, please. You get 2 minutes plus.
Thank you very much, Lego.
Yeah, God bless you too.
And we must stay on this book. We really right now. Along the strength of it. You know the call like because there is energy people get straight. Hello?
Yeah, you did live.
And on the strength.
Yeah, but people can blame the people out in the southeast, like the Canada, and say una they talk. So we can't people the owner they get to na calls in the kind side because huh? Yeah, people and they say una know they talk. It seems as if everything is bright and beautiful, not any other part of the country than they or we don't know. So how the condition at Kenema, how the condition, how the rain, and how the cost of living there as well. So people are not a grumble, you know they grumble self for people they just be as a border and a border. Right. We sorry you line not too great, not too clear, but we get your point. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very important, but the line be the break. So this now Kenema, we can like the way they call from Kailan Kenema once in a while. That's fine. Let not be like saying on a one-sided people they feel the pain. Yes. All outside the country.
It's about the country.
Yeah, me boy, I get the platform, you get 2 minutes.
Okay, that's number one highlight concerning this book here and concerning the age and the year where they give this man as a prison. I want to ask some more. The commit where he commits, and Castello, the commit where he commit. Now, which one great person compare? And because Castello, the age where they been here as a prison, I don't even forget. So if they remind people, then let we know that one day. The commit where he commit, commit, and Castello in commit where he commit naturally. Which one greater person compare? And the number two thing about this book, for now, yes, that book is important. Would I want for buy go buy and I say for now what is important for we as Dr.
Dr. Babi, Fatima Babi.
That we sister there. So the best thing we find for now, if we go able to do that one day for we, because the last time we don't talk about 3 months ago. I say that role they ain't go able to play that role there for we, for make for we a book where in the constitution for Sierra Leone we able to make that one day for we. I like people that they read and secretly in the country where they know they expose and outside. That about it go fight for people there. But for now, their book is important for other people. But for now, what is the most important thing? That the people know they are right in the country. If they able get that way, they for they make them kind of book and they even if in a secret way, people are able to read down at the houses and or wherever outside they able to disclose, they will find for you.
All right, thank you very much for answer you. Charles Taylor was jailed for 50 years. For answer you,
fine.
50 years in jail. All right.
Okay. Fine.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Okay. After this, we'll come pay attention on the tech side. There, we said we'll get in time. Then we'll wrap up the program. Yes, call outside. The call from.
I call from Italy. Komon-Tok. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, brother. You get the platform. Go ahead, please. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah. I will send me greet. I call from Italy. I will send me greetings to Mr. Imran. Yeah, comrade. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good, my brother.
Yeah. So what I want to talk on is Sierra Leone, the hypocrisy and the selfish interests I don't plenty in the country. You see, the present government with it right now, they use on we mind them. When they do something bad, they do something where they turn people in mind, may they attract sort of something where they pull them mind and what it don't do. When the country don't they, if people know the way they stand firm, like Mr. Imran and others, may them try for get people in mind strong, for me to act for the right. It's not go easy for people in other countries. you see, because the way how they don't threaten people, they don't give people, they don't panic. So anybody want to come out, other one they betray. So this are now the country, all the country don't they, the way I don't they so. So the possibility to make people come out or make people take their strike for their rights, go easy at all. But I apologize to Mr. Imran, Komon-Tok and others there. So we try to make people develop their mind back. Talk to people, make them calm and do something we go benefit the country and for picking yet unborn. Because now for picking all the fights, but not for we again, because every time they don't so for say we can't sit on back for suffer till 2028.
All right, thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much,
and
brother.
Now we get for fights on them. So I apologize to my comrades, Mr. Imran, them. Let me take the lead.
All right.
And then we'll fight the fight.
Thank you very much.
I will stop here for now.
Yeah. All right. So we got this last call, and then we pay attention on the call side. All right. All right. After this one, we will just. All right. So we just put this. Yes, Ahmed from UK. You get the platform. Go ahead, please. You get 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thomas. Very much for me on the platform. Thank you very much. Anyway, I appreciate contribution on the platform. You want to listen? We need to do something. I don't listen to various speakers there. They talk about panic. Another panic they will stop. How many years will they been by zero? By Uganda, with all the sentences after the war. Maurice Kalonde. Don't do no free them. All this government can them free for along. They can go to the building. But then we after the war. Now only by Uganda and war that died 5,000 and did it. How many years did they tell them? We'll go back for that sentence because 5 years the other one did. So look at it. That seems to be a joke of the entity there. Somebody goes, I wonder how to do something. Can tell yourself that is just on top. When they don't commit to the whole life, the terrorists when they arrest, when America they tell them that they have been like Cuba. They almost saying it. Wait, we say even do this. When they start to do the left after 10 years or so, they come. My people, the way don't cause atrocity. At the time they talk about it. It tells you, go to prison today now. The way the young guys came. So I used to one guy today who time looking at the way for people on audio. The guy said they arrest and look for two and massive. Go to court, nothing, nothing. He spent 1 month, 2 weeks in prison. He spent almost 2 weeks in CID. Imagine if you look for lawyer for bail. Oh, just message no. They can't inside that crime. All for apprehend people no. You will not ever happen at that country. It can stop for them to be changed in my own.
All right, thank you very much, Ahmed. Yeah.
But I will get a lot for you. We get for stand up. Let's rise up against it.
By God in power. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's just manage this one. We already on the line. This could be we'll say like a bonus. Then we left on for okay. I think he said don't go down, sir. Let's see. All right. This will be the bonus call for tonight. Yes, call outside. The call from. All right. So you get the platform, my brother. 2 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know which side have cash box different from the field because there was a program that we tried to all for the fresh justice in the country. The American, especially task force, the American issue, they don't have kind of all like with everybody or get one force. So if they need a cash box, at this point, that we put all the self-interest and try for work with anybody with the green justice, whether at every side of the line. So the truth will not in the country. So cash for get her followers. Abraham get her followers. Abraham all of a sudden with his followers. for the economic but cash flow reports. Then when I expected this things are repeated for the equal aside, let the risk policy and support the expert protest. At least this is the contribution.
Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. We'll give this person the last. It will be the last. So they say last dinner. Yes, call outside. Yes. Cyprus caller. All right. Okay. It will be the last dinner. Go ahead, please.
No, but good evening,
Yes,
sir.
so my brother Kabo Kushe.
Yes, sir.
You online much player. I don't like saying that you get luck.
I'll continue for bless you now. Mr. Komon-Tok, I cannot get long talk. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why they not sentence Kadiru? Why they not sentence Mohamed Kone? Then two people there, why they not sentence them? Thank you for commit more than
Good one.
They commit more than this. Then two people are then commit treason more than this Koita where they go all where they are alleged. You know? Because he already don't manifest what they do. This now just talk no more. We not get any clear evidence for this guy. But then two people the evidence is there more than enough. So we don't understand what they go on at this country. You know, anyway, I don't get much for saying this summer gets. Then other one, Mr. Komon-Tok, I don't know. I want for me to talk behind the scene, but I don't know how I go do them.
Right, you go send to a message, yeah. We will look into that, yeah. Just send a message. We will check on that.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, so Famu, that's now the last lucky caller for tonight. We apologize. Time on between, and we will finish here without not check on the text size. The text size, otherwise, then we'll between tomorrow. This one they come from Kube. It says someone can interview Koita now in jail as the trial is over. And this one they come out from Abubakar Ba. He say, I don't take 1 year na Kenema. We get the highest beggars na salon. This one they come up from Rooney. He said, you create a leader that the person will be targeted by the government, and I don't think people are willing to take that risk. And this one they come up from Yebu. He said, when will this come? I'm tired of waiting. The talking is too much now. They have been telling us that Samora are going to be the next president soon, and it's over a year now, and this illegal president is still on. How long are we going to wait? This one they come up from boys na YouTube. He say, but this one na phone somebody used for video the scene, but me and are convinced about the video. The question is why Koita go salon.
Why not for good enough to the country?
This one they come up from Lucusia Ban. He said, let's see if they will sit at home on Tuesday and Wednesday. Seeing is believing. And this one they come up from Mohammed to say, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you very much for joining us. This one they come up from Legendary YouTube. He say, we need Samora, the guy na failure. This one they come up from Alma Kanu. He say, hey, Salon, may Allah help us. Life is very hard, very sad in Sierra Leone. And this one they come out from Biner from YouTube. They say Madabio is a cancer tumor that needs chemotherapy. This one they come out from Mama. He say, Komon-Tok, people don't say, then they pray to go war again. This one they come up from Isatu Tarali. Say they always want someone to get it done for us. What a heck. This one they come up from Mary J. So the truth is Sierra Leone are hard to fight for. And this one, Joseph, they say Salona country, yeah. This one they come up from Amnatu from Facebook. Mother Bio government say we dey pan Japan no action as we dey pan that. Then they strategize and wahala dey na with Mama Salon. And this one they come up from Zanab. She say I'm still hoping for one good news. Zanab. Well, Ibrahim from YouTube, he says Sierra Leone politicians, they're all jokers, but by God grace, them all get for end up now we citizens them hands like how Kenya they handle them politicians. It will happen very soon, inshallah. And this one they come up from Raquel Williams. They say, I used to have a lot of respect for this mayor, but she has proven to be disappointment. Shame. And this one they come up from Bintu Kali. They say, this flood Boku past weekend, Salon every day na bad news. No drainage. No day and water get for pass through the sea, all man day to way dirty na gutter. This one they come up from Life Minds. It say social drama na saloon. This one they say na feasibility the study. I think it refer to the mayor. This one they come up from Kate. It say waiting you want for proof. This one they come from Mama. He said now the water should have carried a fake publicity. This one they come from he say Cashbox say he gets secrets for him. If he not behave himself, he give up to the end of the month. All right, okay. I think say would all reach the 10 minutes so we can say okay allocate. I think so. Maybe we don't take 5 more. End up Abdul Kamara, they say this ambassador way we country America send us a loan complete. Wow. All right. This one they come up from Mame Butigi. He said this is an outrageous and big shame that an outsider is speaking to Sierra Leonean like that. It tells how backward, primitive, and uncivilized the APC and the SLPP are. This one say, all right, no. They say, Amako, they say, I'm not blaming this man. I'm blaming the APC party because the 3 days dialogue was for the elections. They never measured the results of the elections. All right. So, Fambola, we tell her plenty, thank you. We not able to read all the other one there. We show a lot of text and huge on there. And we can't thank Una enough. And I'm sure saying now we all did this together. And we go continue because Nana get the strengths, because Nana presence they make yourself they develop the speed and the enthusiasm for the calm always. Believe me, it's not to say go down tomorrow. So let people and just know Nandi, please. And okay, Kelvin is here as always. Kelvin, thank you very much for joining us. And Bimba and Lovina, thank you very much, and the rest of it. So we hand over the last submission to you, sir, for the calls and the comments then. That's how they do things now. See, that's how the old people are. So sorry about that. Over
It's
to
all
you,
right.
sir.
It's okay. Yeah, you see, it just should say you get an understanding of the word called democracy. Democracy is not exclusive; it is inclusive. And if you they talk, then self get for talk, then get for play a part. And for crown it all, I just want to say to Sierra Leoneans, if you do not and don't expect anything back, even when they talk say for help people them, we have to stop it. The best way we will help we country, and for that we come together, we do something positively. And for do that, we get for make sacrifices. And that sacrifice also means say we get for come out from we convenient position to an inconvenient position. If we get for do that for a few days, for a month, for 1 month, that is exactly what the Kenyans are doing. Somebody just mentioned about the Kenyans. Say, the Kenyans, they do something. Yes, they did not sit back. They stood up for what they believe in, what they believe say they deserve. If we believe say this kind of behavior, where we politicians then they do, now that we deserve, then that's when they go continue for treachery. Now we got to say, look, we've had enough of this nonsense. We are not going to tolerate this anymore. We need for get we institutions then for work for we, rather for we for sit down there, then they abuse we, then they molest we, then they frustrate we, and then they take the peace over the people then. We have to stop it at some point. And the only way we will do that, we all get to come together as one family, hold them accountable. But this way, where would they go? Would they turn gun pan we self? We left the person where they abuse we. This way, where would they go? Would they cause we self? We left for cause the one them where they abuse we. And not go give we a satisfactory outcome. The only outcome what we need, and for let every Sierra Leonean come together under one umbrella for fight the people them where they abuse we. When I remember, we get a parable we say that trouble make monkey eat pepper. And at that same monkey day, they say that trouble make you eat fat food. If we don't want to eat fat food, we get for do something where go be very, very drastic at this point. For then we go able to get something satisfactory where we all go sit back and say, thank God we did it. Thank God we came out and fought the enemies where we try to put we down. Mind you, Sierra Leone are Freetown. Now, one of the few countries that we get the name Freetown because we country gets serious historic connection with freedom. A country we get free bonded. But right now, we're in bondage. And the bondage, now we are the only people that we get the power for free we set from that cage. And please, Salon people, it's about time. The only way now unity. We get unity of purpose, sincerity of purpose, commitment of purpose. Then you will find out for say, we go able for all mother bio any gangs them or enterprise responsible and thereby take them out and we replace them with something that will be delicious to be on. Thank you, mi Fambule. And thanks for inviting me.
All right, thank you very much. So Fambula will tap the program here tomorrow, definitely by God in power. We do with Femi Claudius Cole. We give a we discuss matter view in town hall meeting. We get tomorrow. All right, like I say, we put the support here just in case. If you want to support the man and woman, that guy, I'm Aphrodite, please just put on they say me on contribution if you go to this. If you're not the person we lost in wealth out of doctor negligence, we're not able to get justice, so they call for they cry for justice, you know. It's not easy for that boy picking cry, but if you see man the cry now, there's no say yes, you don't torture and again to be born desert. So they put the link also, and this now the format. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok, bye bye.
For you, we want support. For you, we want support.
Yeah, before they go do here, we brought her in a salon, then they call people and let them stay indoors. For me, I not get fractions. I believe say when it comes issues of community or in politics or democracy, the mathematical principle really work. Now addition and multiplication, subtraction and division really work. So do ya, if we brother then call for support, let we support them and stay indoors. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, so Fambule, we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.
For you, we want support the Komon-Tok community. You can support we through the Zelle number where you see na the screen so. Or Monzo Bank for international transfer and for you with the UK. As for the Cash App, it's super easy. Just open your phone in camera, scan the QR code, it will take you directly to the app and follow the instructions. And also, if you want support with through PayPal, you can do the same thing and scan the QR code. You can also send money through MoneyGram, RIA, and Afro International. Now the name where you see na the screen so. Together, we go make Komon-Tok community a better community. For you, we want support the Komon-Tok community. You can support we through the Zelle number where you see na the screen so. Or Monzo Bank for international transfer and for you with the UK. As for the Cash App, it's super easy. Just open your phone in camera, scan the QR code, it will take you directly to the app and follow the instructions. And also, if you want support with through PayPal, you can do the same thing and scan the QR code. You can also send money through MoneyGram, RIA, and Afro International. Now the name where you see na the screen so. Together, we go make Komon-Tok community a better community.